it is time to decorate your house with some Lego sets. Introducing the Lego Elf Clubhouse, part of the Winter Village collection. So this was released in October of 2020, retired last year, actually December of 2022. This was a $100 set, 1,197 pieces. This set is 8.5 inches from left to right and 8.5 inches from top to bottom. This is an awesome little set. Comes with 4 of these elves, which I think are really, really neat. So we're gonna quickly just go through this set. A nice little Christmas tree build here. A lot of little builds as part of this set. If y'all are new here, slap that subscribe button and try to watch the entire video because we're getting close to being partner. Little boat here, not a bad little mini build. Let's go through all these little mini builds first here. And then we have like a little airplane here, or, not a bad build. These smaller builds aren't my favorite things in the world, but, they're a necessity, I guess, for some of these sets here. Just a couple little gifts there. And we're going to continue going through, and then I will show you the overall set and the figs. Nice list. How many of you are on the nice list? I know there's probably a lot of people on that naughty list, but with a nice list right here on the little computer screen. Not a bad little build there. I like that. Had a sticker. I want to continue to go through here. We have a piano here. Not a bad build. I think, if I remember correctly, that is a sticker. Not a bad little build there. And then we'll show you. This is actually really neat. We have the reindeer. What I'll say is, I wish there was some more reindeer. I would have been satisfied with more reindeer. And then we have the sleigh. I did have the elf in there, but I'll show you what it looks like. There we go. Get the camera zoomed back. I want to try to get the camera zoomed in. There we go. Not a bad build here for the sleigh. The one thing I'll tell you so far is I wish there were some more reindeer. That would have been pretty neat to have more reindeer. Now let's go over the set and the figs. Before getting into the set, I just want to show you the manuals here. There's 2 separate manuals. The first manual here, it just goes over the little builds. And then the second manual, a little bit bigger here, is where you build the actual clubhouse, the big part of this set. There are 4 separate minifigure elves for this set, and I love them. Like, these are really, really cool. As you can see, the hat here has the ears, and this is an awesome little minifigure. I mean, honestly, these things probably, I'd pay at least $5, $6, $7 for these little elves. I love the face here on this one. Same thing. Really, really neat little minifigures to celebrate the holiday season. For a $100 set, it was 1,197 pieces. I guess 4 minifigures is kind of fair. I mean, obviously, I'd always love to see more minifigures, especially with these being on the smaller side. But I think 4 is okay. Obviously, I would always like to have more. But overall, these are neat little minifigures, and I'm happy to add these to my collection. Taking a look at the build itself, I'm really, really happy with it. So here in the front, you do build like a platform here, which I imagine is supposed to look like snow with it being white. The door here on the front does open up, which is a nice little play feature. You have your tree here. You have a wreath. These nice little like Christmas lights here coming down. They do kind of move around a little bit. They clip here on the tops and the bottoms. It overlooks really, really nice. Your North Pole and your workshop does go back and forth on your like candy cane like stand here. Really, really nice. And as we go across here, you can see some other details on the side. These pieces do move around here a little bit. You have like your telescope here that you can move up and down with a nice amount of detail there. We'll get a little bit closer. Overall, this is a really, really nice build. I enjoyed building the clubhouse more than these smaller builds here. And then the inside here looks really, really good itself. There is a light feature here. If you press down this top here, you can see the light turn on. We'll move it a little bit closer to see this. So the light does turn on here. If you move this here, you can see that the bed's here. So the elves go here on the bed, and you can kind of throw them out of the bed by just moving this around with the clock, and I really, really like it. And there's some nice details in the inside of the set here. That's why I'm moving a little bit closer so we can see everything. Definitely a great amount of detail there. You see December up there circling Christmas Eve. And then on the bottom here, some more details. You can sit down, have some hot cocoa, some cookies, and then on the side here, you got your scissors. So it looks really, really good. Overall, I am really happy with this build. Now, move over here to the back side. So this does come off. You can it just pops right off, and so it can move around a little bit there as well. You hold it up to the camera. I think this is supposed to be like some fire burning stove maybe. So you can see there some of the details. If you pull this lever right here, the cookies do go down into there. Maybe they're waffles actually. Yeah, that's what it is. Waffles going onto the stove. So that was really, really easy to do. And then you just have, I guess this is like your like a stocking of some sort. But decent amount of detail there. And again, this does pop right off. As you can see, there's clips right there. Now, I do plan on displaying this piece here every year for the holiday Christmas season. My wife has agreed to let me do that. I'm not sure if I want to take it apart each year and rebuild it, or at least do that with part of the pieces. But overall, this is a nice build. If you're into decorating your house for the holiday season, or you just like the winter collection, you can still pick this up even though it's retired. I think you could pick it up for like $90-ish, which is actually cheaper than it was when it was out, available at full retail price, which is actually kind of shocking because I think these sets actually historically go up in value. But here you go. Definitely worth picking up. I think it's a nice value, some cool minifigures, a nice build, and overall a great set to own. Let me know what y'all think. Leave some comments. And again, if you're new here, slap that subscribe button.